It's kind of weird. All right.
You want to switch?
No, I like this side. I just wanted you to get comfortable in there. Hey, everybody.
What's
It's been such a long time.
It's been ages. Oh, God, I love having no pants on. Okay.
That's okay. They like you not having pants on.
Hey, everyone. Where they at? Nobody's on yet. We'll give it some time.
Give it some time.
Oh, there's one person.
Get my apps together.
3. Okay. Hi.
Ooh. Can you X that out? And then swipe it. Swipe the comments.
Oh, wait. Which way is it? There we go. Yeah. A little out of practice. Okay.
Why am I having so much difficulties with this phone? Hey guys, I know it's been such a long time since we've been here. Hey. Why has it been so long since we've been here, Mimi?
Life happens.
Life gets in the way.
Yeah. Summer months are terrible. Since we both work in higher ed.
Right.
We know the struggle.
Right.
So I had zero time. I feel like I did nothing this summer whatsoever except work. Except get a boyfriend.
Yeah, you're all booed up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to break the news to everyone, but Mimi is officially off the market.
I am off the market.
She is off the market.
And
she's booed up.
All the way booed up.
And
yeah.
So how is it being in love?
It's awesome. Like it's
awesome.
really, really awesome. Like I'm like super, super happy.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what was it about him that caught your eye?
To be honest, like, and this is a good lesson, I think, for some folks who always complain about the friend zone, because he and I have been friends for 11 years.
11? I didn't know that.
Years.
That's sweet.
Yeah. So
they always say that's how the best relationships start.
Yeah, because you're already comfortable with each other.
Right.
You already have this dynamic. You already know somebody's mannerisms. You know their temperament. The things they like.
Wait a minute, can we have a toast?
Yes.
We're just getting right into it.
Get back into
so our drink of the choice, we're drinking vodka. We're doing effing tonight. Shout out to 50. You know I sent him a DM asking him to pay for my law school. I've been DMing celeb. So let's do a toast to Cocktails After Dark.
Yeah.
Getting back on our grind.
Yep.
Yeah.
All that good stuff.
All that good stuff. So what were we saying? I forgot.
My new relationship.
Your new relationship.
Off
the market.
Off the market. Be friends first before anything. And honestly, like, he was content.
John Wardo said congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We miss you too, David Lloyd Marcus.
Hey, David. That's my friend of me forever.
Your friend of me.
Yeah, he's not really nice. That's my friend. I love him.
All right, finish telling us about your boo.
Yeah, friends first. It just kind of happened. Like, his relationship was fizzling out and dying, and I kind of already knew that was happening.
So you were kind of like waiting and hoping that the relationship fizzled out. Tell the truth.
No, I wasn't waiting and hoping. Well, I wasn't waiting for his relationship.
But you were hoping it would.
In the sense that, oh, this would be my end. Like,
but you were hoping it would. Tell the truth.
I knew that he wasn't happy.
Okay.
I knew that they weren't a good fit. And to be fair, like, when they were in their relationship, like, for real, like, I was trying to, like, help him kind of navigate when they would have arguments, when they would disagreements. Like, I was on her side for a little bit.
But, so you kind of knew the cheat codes, though. You knew the cheat code.
I mean,
that's kind of
as
cheating.
a true gamer, you should always know the cheat codes. So
but I mean, he came to you and he confided in you about.
I didn't take advantage of anything.
You can't help it. You knew the cheat code.
I did. That's not my fault that she wasn't paying attention to the storyline of the game. But you know, them's the breaks. It just happened. It just totally happened, and
I'm hot.
I'm not upset that it happened.
Every time I gets to drinking, I gets hot.
You do.
And I just started drinking. I haven't had drinks in like several weekends.
Well,
so we'll do another toast then.
I don't drink that much anymore. Like in special occasions, like tonight.
I haven't seen you in so long. I miss you.
I miss you too.
I have some good news.
Do it.
Before we get into it.
Do it.
Let's Talk Baltimore is coming back, and I'm so excited. You know, that's my baby. That's my firstborn.
Yes.
And with election season about to ramp up,
I'm ready.
It's absolutely needed. So I'm excited. But it's not going to be on the weekends anymore. I'm going over to Wednesdays.
That's actually a really good idea.
It's really good, right?
Yeah.
Because I want to run the streets on the weekends now. No, that's not it. But then football and all that, so I'm not going to be disturbing y'all because it's bad enough to get y'all to sit and listen and talk about politics and social issues. So, yeah, Wednesdays. So I'm excited for that.
Good.
Coming in October, so look forward to
when?
that.
October
I think it's October 6th, something like that. I don't know. I got to look at the calendar.
October's in like 2 weeks.
I know it is, isn't it?
That's like right there.
Don't remind me.
I'm excited for you.
I'm busy. Busy.
My boyfriend's on the chat. I know I'm gonna be that annoying person.
Don't y'all hate when somebody is newly in love? The shit is just,
sickening.
Enjoy it because it ain't gonna last. But no, enjoy the honeymoon phase. The honeymoon phase definitely isn't gonna last. That's just reality. But just enjoy it because it is sweet. It gets on my goddamn nerves though.
I'm pretty sure like we're already on people's nerves. Like, you know, like I never post anybody to my Instagram. Like, you had to know it was something serious if I post you to my social media. And dude made the Instagram, so he was on the gram and people were like, oh, it's serious. Like, Yep, then I'm tagging in pictures, and then he started posting me, so it was like, nah, y'all.
Did you have any old boos from the past hit you up like, who is he? I thought we had something.
No, I didn't have anybody who was like, oh, I thought we had something, because it wasn't. So I don't have to worry about that.
Why are you texting me? Doing a show.
Rude.
Just rude.
Anyway, no, but I did have like a couple dudes kind of crawl out the woodworks, like, you know, hey, big head kind of thing. But I mean, if nobody was trying to play that position and nobody was making themselves known, and I was at that point where I was like, I think I want a serious relationship. Like, I was done like just casual dates and all that, and the dudes that I had been talking to weren't looking for that. And I'm like, I'm not mad at you. If that's not what you're into, that's cool. If you don't want to do that, no pressure, but I'm gonna be over here because I don't want to do that.
Look at you found love.
Yeah.
Chef Tish said, Mimi looks so happy.
I am. Thank you. I be getting dick on a regular now. I'm so happy.
That makes a huge difference, doesn't it?
Like,
regular, and then you got in-house dick.
In-house
regular
dick,
penis makes a difference.
And for real, like, my mood be awesome at work. I come in, I'm all smiling. I'm like, good morning, everybody.
And I don't even see her anymore.
No, I'm sorry. Well, you know, there's got to be that test drive period. Not even a test drive. It's just, like, it's the honeymoon phase. Like, you disappear from your friends. You kind of disappear from family because you're all about that person. And then you kind of ease back in. But
that's why I said enjoy it. I
can honestly say, like, I'm not as bad as I used to be in my younger years. Like, I would be gone for, like, months and months and months.
You have been gone for months and months and months.
3 months.
But that's months and months and months.
Yes, but
that's exactly months and months and months.
This is significantly shorter than months and months and months and months and months and months and months.
Can you guys do me a favor and share this video, please? Thank you very, very much. So what topics do we have to talk about today?
Oh, we got so much to cover. Okay, so we had said that we were going to talk about a couple of current events type, you know, celebrity entertainment stuff, because why the hell not? So Lizzo, since her song was just on in the background, y'all can't hear it. We don't own the rights to any of this music, by the way.
If you can hear it.
If you can hear it. I don't know if you guys can. Lizzo, like, do you listen to her music?
I do, but I'm going to be honest. I knew Lizzo because of her personality, her persona, her character before I knew of her music.
Yeah, I honestly didn't know anything about her. And then she burst on the scene, and I kind of cottoned on to her.
He says, I'm sorry, I've been hogging her. Yes, you have. Let her come up for air for a little bit. Jeesh. I'll give her back.
He wants to come on the show so bad.
Weird. We don't do that.
We don't do that. But you can always chime in your questions there.
Right.
But yeah, like, I got into listening to her because she played the flute on stage in one of her performances, and I was just like, wait a minute. The flute? And she was playing like jazz flute. And I used to play the flute in elementary and middle school, so I was like, get out.
I did too. I think I only remember how to play Joy to the World, though. And 3 Blind Mice, maybe.
I honestly, I remember how to hold the flute. I remember how to, like, blow over the holes. You don't blow in, you blow over. But I don't remember any of the notes. I just remember that whole pinky key was just fucking me up. That's it. I don't even remember how to read sheet music. Oh well. But Lizzo and her body positivity. Like, some people think that she is just kind of a caricature. And of course, the infamous Azalea Banks came out the woodworks to give her 2 cents on Lizzo and called her a caricature and said that she was kind of stepping and fetching and she's like this fat black woman persona and that she's just basically a clown. Said she couldn't sing. No, she said she's talented, but she's presenting it. She said she's presenting it wrong. And it's coming from somebody who has like, what, her album went double wood or something?
Right.
Like, you only come out to complain about other artists who are being.
But you don't think that some of her points are valid though? Because I even myself said I knew of her before I knew of her music. I want her because she is so talented. I want her to be for her music. Not because she has to be the representation of every fat black woman in the world.
But she's the representation right now of fat chicks feeling good about themselves because
not even just fat chicks. I think everybody, like I've seen old white men dancing to her music.
Well, I think it's catchy as fuck.
I think it's everybody feeling good and comfortable in her skin. I think that's universal, not just solely, exclusive to fat black women.
Right.
Why do you have to say fat black women like that?
Because you said it first.
I did not.
You did. You said.
Taylor Baba said I'm so high. Tisha, first of all, who is Isaiah?
She's not.
I can't even say her goddamn name.
Okay. I think the terms of calling somebody thick versus fat, like, we can be honest here. Like, Lizzo calls herself fat. She's a huge chick.
I'm even obese. There's 3 categories. There's mildly obese, morbidly obese, and simple obese. I'm simple obese, which means it's hard to kind of tell at first sight. I don't think it's hard to tell.
I'm whatever the other one was.
Simple, mildly, and morbidly.
I don't know which one I am. I don't readily care.
Everybody's obese, especially to the white man's chin.
Oh, of course. But yeah. She's unapologetic about who she is. That's what's getting her over. It's cool. It's a difference between big and BBW. Thank you, Mecca. Hey, Mecca. She's BBW.
Because we call everything thick.
Yeah, but she's not thick. She's BBW. She's straight up BBW. But I love how she has her outfits and her personality comes through. And like you said, she's known for her personality and her talents, but that's gonna come through in her music. And I don't think you can separate her music from her personality.
No, because they're one and the same.
Right. So when somebody tries to sit up,
we love her personality. We love her music.
Right. But if somebody
we're listening to her music because our personality also drives us to it. Is that what you think?
I think so. But I mean, like, I don't think, like, somebody who thinks like Azalea Banks is gonna sit up and say that, she's a caricature, and I'm like, what about her is a caricature? Because she's a big black woman that's singing and dancing.
Maria says I call it fluffy. I'm fluffy. I consider myself fluffy too. I call it fluffy and squiggly and squishy.
Marshmallow soft.
Yeah, it's like stress balls,
Oh,
like when you're feeling stressed.
Sometimes
I do this when I'm stressed. I just sit and do it. It feels
boobs.
That's what happens when you're squishy and jiggly.
Oh, Katisha said, I call my 600-pound life, that's fat. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what those folks is doing.
But they always got a man and in a relationship. Y'all doing something wrong out there.
I mean, I guess the way to their heart is...
Who's going to represent for the single people now? You were like... You had so many host stories. Like, where are we going to, like... It's just ruined now.
It's not ruined. What?
Like, the host stories. I'm going to miss all of that.
I'm
it's
pretty
different
sure
when
there's
you're in
a
a
host story
relationship.
I've forgotten to share. Like, there's all...
You'll never have a new host story.
I hope not. Like,
I hope not either. I'm happy for you, but...
I mean, we'll just have to get our...
Now we can double date.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we could.
We can double date.
I haven't been on a double date in years.
Shout out to my husband. He is so mad at me because I took over his man cave. He has the whole bottom floor. I'm just in a little room down here. Like, I'm not bothering nobody. It's the perfect room to sit and do this and it's not gonna hurt him, but he's so mad.
Is he watching the Game of Stairs?
I don't know what he's doing himself, but he's mad I kicked him out of his man cave. He be alright.
He'll be alright. Anyway, Matthew has basically said he'll lend us his services. He'll represent for the single people. I bet you will.
Tisha said Mecca owes me some pussy.
Ooh!
Ooh, where's my shade glasses?
Wow. Oh man, mine are home. Wow.
What else?
Yeah, we all coughed. Everybody's cuffed up. Cuffing season came early.
It did.
Super early.
I've been cuffed since I was a baby.
Yeah.
Did you guys share this video? Did you guys share?
I don't think anybody did.
I don't think. I need you guys to share.
What's the next thing? What's the next topic? Oh, Nicki Minaj is retiring.
Now, do you believe she's retiring because she wants to have babies, or she's retiring because ain't nobody buying her shit no more? Ain't nobody.
She's been having a rough patch.
She's been having a rough go at it.
I think like the last 2 years has been rough for her.
Look at Mecca's face.
But like, no, like, I think she got into, everybody got booed up, right? So she's booed up, and she's talking about, like, she put out a tweet that she wants to retire and start a family, and, you know, she's done with the rap.
But come on now, everybody... No, she has her right to do what she wants as a woman and as a mother.
And if she wants to, you know, start a family, she wants to go have babies.
But let's not act like you can't work and have babies too, especially with the money you have. You have all types of help.
Yeah, that's true. And some people, of course, kind of clown her because they're like, well, you take care of him. He don't got nothing. He's a felon. And then there was the big question mark, like, apparently, like, the crimes that he was convicted of, questionable much.
Like what?
I think it was, like, some level of rape or rape accusation.
I know her brother was.
Yep. And, I think a murder charge or attempted murder charge, something like that. Yeah, that's not a good look. But, you know, it's supposed to be if you served your time, then we all need to move on, just like they did. But that's not how humans work, so, you know. Ooh.
We should share this video in that Be More Connect group. That shit is a fucking mess. I can't stay away.
I left. I think I'm not in the group anymore.
I can't stay away.
I'm never active in it.
I can't stay away.
Nicki is trash and her fiance is whack. Yep, that's what I said.
The whole family is crazy.
Oh, Ty said female rap artist shelf life is short.
It is.
It is, and that's unfortunate because it's so few.
And it's not even just rap. Even if you look in entertainment, period. Even in actresses, you know, men as they age, they get distinguished. They get to stay.
And the women, it's like you're only there in your prime, and then you're aged out, and there's only like a handful that get to stay the course. And, you know,
you don't see an old ass woman playing a leading role. It's always an old man with the younger woman.
Yeah.
Look how many people thought Jack Nicholson old ass was sexy. No.
Nope. Whole lot of nope.
And no.
Nope.
What else are we talking about?
Oh, since, you know, I'm all in a newfound relationship and shit. Let's talk about relationship.
I'm gonna stop turning my lips up. I don't want y'all to think that I'm not happy. I'm really happy for Mimi. She knows I'm just joking.
Y'all gotta understand.
It's a long time coming.
Anyway, so let's talk about relationship statuses that we set when we're in a relationship and when we have our online presence. Like, how does this affect our relationships? Now, for myself, speaking personally, I have done not a thing to my status, but my profiles don't say that I'm ever in a relationship. So,
do you think it's necessary?
I don't think it's necessary. I don't need the validation, because in my view, it's like if I post a picture with me and you, then you know, like, I take it seriously,
right.
Because I want everybody else to see that this is who I'm with. Now, I'm not excessive with it. I'm not posting every 2 seconds. I'm not recording my whole life because that's for me and him.
Because now it's like this big reveal when everyone changes their status on Facebook, and then the post pops up in a relationship, and it's like, you know, it's like this big thing now, and people take that seriously. A lot of people feel as though it's not real unless you're doing this type of shit for social media.
Then there's so many
which
people,
is crazy to me.
It is, and there's so many couples that they'll record everything.
Or it's a deal breaker.
Yeah, no. I want parts of my life to be private. I don't need the world involved in my relationship. Like, it's good enough that I claim you. Like, I'm not ashamed to be seen with you in public.
Right.
I'm proud of our relationship, so I'm going to put it out there, and here's a picture. We're happy. Like, you're not going to know if we're having a hard time. You're not going to know if we're arguing. Like, those are not things that you don't have the level for that. You don't have
some
access
people say
to
if
that.
you're going to show the good, then you should show the bad
Then
too.
they
Show
can
all
put
of
their
it.
profile out there, and they can put their life out there like that, and that's for them. Like, there's no rules to this. There's literally no rules. It's whatever works for you. But for me, I don't want all aspects of my life online. Like, I don't need to have the world. The world is not part of my relationship. My relationship is part of the world, as in the collective of society and civilization.
Well, what if he wasn't posting it? Would you have a problem with it?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't have a problem with it.
You'd be good with it. To some people, that's relationship breaker.
That's not good.
And then for some people, if they don't see you posting your significant other, then you must be cheating. Something must be wrong. That is the silliest shit that I've ever heard in my life.
If you gotta have that much validation from people who aren't involved in your life, you're not gonna have a healthy relationship no matter what. It doesn't matter if it's the person you're sleeping with. It doesn't matter if it's your family, your friends. You're not gonna have healthy relationships if you need validation on that level.
But do you think it's a sign of cheating though? If a man never posts you, never talks about you?
No. I know so many men are super, super private about their lives, but it doesn't mean that they're cheating. It's just they want that privacy.
Can it be a sign of that? Let's think of someone who's extremely open on social media and posts a lot, posts everything in their life, but they just don't post you. Could that be a sign of cheating?
I don't think it's a sign of cheating, but I think it would be a red flag if their previous behavior was they would post the people that they were seeing, the relationships they were in, and then they get to you and something changes and the pattern changes, the behavior changes, then yeah, I would have to ask a couple questions like, whoa now, what made you turn over this new leaf?
I just think I couldn't. I'm so glad that my love was made in the 90s. Like, I couldn't do this shit that's going on right now in a relationship. And how much social media and the public's perception and the public's opinion means to people.
Ty said, if a man never posts you, you're the other woman.
See, a lot of people think that.
So if a woman never posts a man, then it's not serious, huh?
Well, I wouldn't post my husband for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for one, I have another page that's like, my page. And this is like my business, my work, my promotion page.
Right.
And a lot of y'all get mad. Every time I post him, I lose followers. Like, I don't care about that shit anyway, but it's just funny how that works. But I mean, that's a part of my life that everyone knows he's there. I mean, I've been married since I was 9 years old. Like, everyone knows that he's there. It's no need for me to be like,
right. I think, like, for some folks, like, seeing the other person in your life in a picture when you're, like, all happy and everything, like, I think for them it's kind of like the ice cube down the back. Like, it's a cold realization. You have no chance with this person because there's the person they're with that they took a chance on.
And that's why I have to do that. That's why I do post him every once in a while. So
sometimes you kind of gotta clean out the front
you gotta clean out the list and
let them uninvite themselves,
delete themselves, who are here for the wrong reason.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes
you need more drink.
You need some more OJ first. No. Y'all, she trying to get me drunk.
We're celebrating.
Okay.
That is not even a lot.
There's still alcohol in my
We're celebrating
reunion.
You being booed up.
I know, and it is a big deal. Like, it's a huge deal for me.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
What else are we supposed to be talking about?
Oh,
we'll get
Hot
back.
Girl and Hot Boy Summer.
So how was everybody's summer? The battle of the hot girl versus the hot boy.
I gotta throw in the towel. We lost.
You think so?
We lost.
How?
I don't think women really seem to win out this summer. So many women.
So what are things that stood out to you that says men won Hot Boy Summer?
I feel like on the one level, like Megan Thee Stallion took it a whole nother temperature when she decided to show her knee game was too strong, and some of us tried to jump in like we still had 20-year-old knees, and we really got 30-year-old knees and over 30-year-old knees, and people's falling out, you falling over, your drink is just laying out, like it's ridiculous. And so then you look ridiculous. And meanwhile, dudes is just looking smooth, suave, and collected.
Okay, I get it. So women have to do the most to prove that we're a hot girl. We gotta do the most.
It looked like it ended up looking like we had to just show all kinds of physical prowess. And I'm like, why do we have to do all of this? Like, why can't you just look really cute and have a nice tan and your nails can be nice and bright in the summer and you have your cute little outfit on and just go out and have a good time? No, we gotta do tricks and things.
Mecca said, I lost. I was booed up before the summer happened. I blame it on good pussy. Okay, go ahead, Mecca.
Better take credit, Mecca.
I hear that.
I support that.
Shout out Mark, Mr. Mark. You know, he used to be a teacher, right?
Yeah. I forgot about that.
And he was saying some like nasty shit on a post. Yeah. And Matthew came up and said he used to be my teacher. But like,
I remember that.
Like he was so surprised to hear Mr. Mark speaking such horrid language. Goodness.
Do you remember that PSA from like the early 90s where like the dad was upset and his kid was like smoking pot? He's like, where'd you learn this? He's like, from you, alright? I learned it by watching you. That was like the funniest thing ever.
It's white people.
That's the whitest thing
That's
ever.
white people shit.
I can say it because I'm half white.
I can still say it.
Damn, that's strong. Oh, I'm such a lightweight. Okay, we covered Lizzo, we covered that.
We didn't cover most of anything. We're just skipping over shit.
Is it healthy to follow your significant other on social media? So it's one thing to post them, but do you follow each other?
Me and my husband don't follow each other on Facebook. We follow each other on Instagram, though, but not on Facebook. Because he says he's going to fuck some of y'all up. So he just needs to stay away from my Facebook page. Yeah, so... No, we don't follow each other on Facebook. I don't need to. He's not a social media person anyway. He is very rarely on social media. Like, he never gets on his Facebook page or anything. So I don't really have to worry about it. I'm glad that he's the type of man who doesn't fuck with social media.
So, me and Ty are both on social media. I'm on way more than him, obviously. But... like, he follows me, I follow him. Like, it's not a requirement for the relationship, but I don't feel we need to have a conversation about online behavior. Like,
right, it's if I have to speak to you about what's appropriate and what isn't, you know.
Oh, she's talking about her.
Oh, Mark.
I don't think it's required. I think people put too much power in social media for their relationships. Like, it's not necessary.
So did you see the post?
You're so gypsy.
I am. I'm feeling good right now.
You are. Because you got a whole little sway going on.
And then I can't
stop like a little church sway. Okay, go ahead.
But the post, somebody posted a post where the girl inboxed her and said, he's already taken.
Oh.
Can you unfollow?
Can you unfollow? I saw that. That was Fran's post, right? Yeah. I'm like, yo, what? And I read that, like, did it? So you're gonna have you will say something to the woman who doesn't know anything about your situation and it doesn't matter to her, but not say something to your dude
because you're snooping on Facebook or social media and you're reading comments and putting too much shit into comments and overthinking and that does reek of insecurities. But I mean,
it does.
But I think every woman has been there at some point in their life with some man. I think most women, not to the point where you're inboxing another woman, but the point where you're feeling a little insecure about him or insecure about the relationship or insecure about yourself. None of us are that fucking crazy to go and inbox someone and project your insecurities.
I can honestly, happily say I've never done that, but I did very much in my early years when, you know, social media was still kind of starting. So we're talking like MySpace, Black Planet days. That's how long ago this was. Yeah, like I hacked into, you know, emails and accounts and read messages and deleted things.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did find what I was looking for.
Did you leave?
I did.
So are you glad? Like, you don't feel like some people kind of ruin their own happiness by having to just snoop and look and search?
If you're already at that level, you're not happy. So you can't ruin something that's...
I mean, people are going to so far as to hack people's phones and shit. Like...
It's no different. If you're going to hack a phone, you're going to hack an email, you're going to hack an account.
If you feel like you have to do that...
If you're at that point where you're thinking that's something you need to do, you're already not happy. And at that point, all you're going to do is confirm your worst fear.
Is it the fact that you're not happy? Sometimes people just ruin their own fucking happiness because they overthink and they just do stupid shit and you go looking for shit.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm not going to go look for shit. If I'm happy, I'm not going to go look for shit.
If I think that there's something going on to the point where it's bugging me enough that I feel the need that I got to go look and I can't have a conversation with you about it, then I'm probably going to be right about what I find. And then I'm just going to make a decision from there. But I'm not big on like a whole bunch of drama and arguing. I'm not into that whole like we're going to yell at each other and then have some angry makeup sex. Like, I don't work that way. Like, if I'm disgruntled with you, like, I'm disgruntled with you. Like, don't touch me. We're not kissing and making up. Like, you need to leave me alone for a while. So, yeah. Like, I feel like at this point, I'm in the mindset, if I can't have a conversation about it, it's probably just not going to go anywhere. Like, I'm not for this playing games and I'm not fishing for the conversation.
I mean, Mecca said one of our phone has feedback. What kind of feedback, Mecca?
It's probably you.
Probably.
Because my phone's on mute. Can't hear anything.
Is that better, Mecca? Mecca like a high?
You stay doing that with her name.
I stay doing that with her name. I'm feeling so good.
You are, like, seriously, like, swaying. You're almost back to your original complexion. Your tan is, like...
It's fading.
You still are, like, super tan.
I didn't think this shit was ever gonna go. Like, it's still gonna... Probably maybe about my birthday or maybe next summer.
But, I mean, do you miss the tan?
I do miss the tan. It covers up, like, all scars and... I love being tan.
I didn't go to the beach or anything. This summer sucked.
It was different living dark skin.
Was it really?
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you think you got treated different?
I wouldn't say that.
Well, then it can't be that different.
And people didn't recognize me. A lot of people didn't know who I was.
How?
When I would first come up, I was so dark.
I clearly
when I first came back, I was so dark.
Like, I clearly did not see it because to me, you just were not that dark.
I was so dark. No. This is so good. This drink.
It's just orange juice.
No, but it's like...
It is a good blend.
It's the right kind of juice.
Yeah. With
the orange vodka.
It is good.
It's really good.
I really like the cucumber vodka for this brand. The cucumber vodka.
Do you?
So good. It is.
She says it's better.
Oh. Hi, Tia. Hey, Robert. I'm just gonna say hi to other people.
So, like, I don't even remember what the fuck our topics were, but I don't even care about topics at this point. We just hadn't seen you guys in so long, and we really missed you guys. And we promised we're gonna do better.
Yep. Now that I'm, like, the honeymoon phase is calmed a little bit. Why you gotta make that face? You said you weren't gonna make that face. You said you weren't gonna do it no more. And the lip pop. I got the lip pop too.
No reason. No reason. We like didn't really talk about our topics.
We did, but we kind of went through. We blazed through them. We did kind of like go through them.
Did we?
I am a little bit like I'm like good right now.
I could tell.
Cause I know when I go home, I'm gonna get some dick.
You sound like me. I used to get on my friends' nerves. Like I didn't even want to go out because that's all I kept on talking. I miss my dick. I want to go home and get some dick. Like I wouldn't even leave the house. And this is why I haven't even been on a girls trip ever. And shout out to I'm taking a girls trip. My first girls trip ever.
I can't go because I got family stuff going on.
I know, I'm gonna miss you.
I'll be with you in spirit.
But my first girls trip ever, I'm so proud of myself because I never ever wanted to be away from my penis. Like, I never understood the purpose of a girls trip. Like, why am I gonna go get all cute and drink to do what afterwards? Because when I drink, I'm gonna want to fuck. Like, why am I gonna go with a bunch of girls and there's no dick to be had? If I was single and I can fuck off, that's different, because you can get you some dick, some vacation penis. But if my dick is not there, why do I want to go to some romantic place and no penis is to be had at the end of the night? What's the point?
Going to get romance.
No. When you're going to islands and beaches, if there is no penis to be had,
but when you're
the romantic scenery and the drinks,
that's subjective.
And there's no penis to be had, what's the point?
That's subjective.
I don't understand the point.
If you're gonna take a girl trip,
I'm laughing at Mecca.
I know. Shout out to
y'all know who you are. Mecca and Betty, everybody knows who they are. But like, this is cool too. Like, I'm going with people that I don't even really fucking know.
Mecca said, by the time you get back, you're gonna want it more.
Absolutely correct. I need time to miss the dick.
There you go. That's what I was trying to say. You go on the girls trip, not because it's going to be some romantic scenic view. It'll still be scenic. You just don't add the romantic piece. And you're going to miss him so much that when you get back, you're going to want it way more. And then you're going to fuck like animals. And it's going to be great. You're going to have hot, sweaty, like scratching and pulling and kind of sex. It's going to be great.
I'm going to say, should I share it to that group?
Yes. Oh, man. Ty's like, wow. Are you embarrassed, babe, because I put it out there? Oh, well.
You put what out there?
I said I know I'm getting some dick when I get home. It is what it is.
Drunken penis is the best penis.
No, it's not.
Drunken penis is the best penis.
No, because sometimes drunken penis is too drunk and then it's not enjoyable.
No, like, okay, it has to be the right amount of drunk, like just tipsy. Because I remember one time I was giving head and he fell asleep.
Yo, I had that happen
because he was so drunk he fell the fuck asleep.
Not with Ty. It didn't happen with Ty. Somebody way before Ty. So,
are you okay with talking about?
I'm totally okay.
Past Is he okay with you talking about past?
All my past relationships. Remember, friend first.
Because I wanted to bring up that story about somebody being too drunk when you had the threesome with the two guys.
Yeah.
And one guy was so drunk he couldn't perform.
Yeah, that was the thing. But no, like there was this one guy I was seeing, and like he was talking all kinds of shit during the day, and so like that night came about, and I go over there and like blah 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 whatever. You get to popping off, yada yada.
Popping off, what does
like,
that mean?
You talk a lot of shit still, and like you warming up the foreplay, and then this nigga passed the fuck out, and I'm like, what? And it didn't matter what I did. He was done. I was like, wow, waste of time. So, yeah.
Yeah, so you have to be the right amount of...
Yeah, because drunk penis...
drunkenness.
That's precarious. Mm-mm.
Drunk penis is what?
It's precarious.
Listen to her with the vocab. Go ahead, vocabulary.
Yeah. Good dick will have you changing your word. Let me go ahead and pick out these SAT words. Yep.
Good penis makes life worth living.
Yes.
Huh? Look at you glowing. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. Y'all, he got me in the gym on a regular basis. Good dick will have you lifting weights.
He's younger than you, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
By how many years?
7 years.
So you're technically like a cougar. So
Am I though?
how old is he?
He's 31.
31. Okay. So younger is better as far as like, you know, I still think kind of at that age it's like that jackrabbit stage. Like you're just pounding women. You don't really know how to make love to a woman.
No.
No?
No. Again, because there's the friendship foundation there, and there's so much that we shared in just friendship conversations.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about how his technique is at only 31 years old.
He pays attention. Like, he asks questions. He pays attention. We have conversations about things we like, things we don't like. What are you into? What are you not into? What's your limit? What's, you know, absolutely off the table? We have those conversations. They're not uncomfortable conversations because we both talked about our sex lives before, just with other people.
What's up, Terrence Macklin from Flint, Michigan?
Hey. I'm not robbing no cradle, Vaughn. I'm so not.
I say cheers, Stella. Let's cheer to Stella.
I got my groove
Come
back.
on, Stella got her groove back. Let's cheers to Stella.
Wasn't I catch her like 40
and she has some in-house penis, and it's good penis. Cheers to that.
I guess. You would never know he was like 31 until like somebody said. I mean, he looks young because, you know, he's fit. But like my mom thought he was like in his 20s.
I just want to know, is the penis better at that age?
I'm gonna say yep. Yep.
I don't think so.
I do.
It's nothing like a grown-ass man.
He's grown.
He is grown, though.
He's grown.
You gone. You so gone. She is so gone.
Yo, you don't understand. Like, I've shown you his picture.
Yes, he's very nice looking. Very.
Maybe don't go out with skinny dudes. I don't go out with fat guys neither.
So you're shaming people?
I'm not shaming anybody. I'm just talking about my types.
Micah says we like in-house penis.
I support it. I always support it. But he used to be a big dude.
He did. He lost a lot of weight.
He lost a ton of weight. Like, he just got in the gym and worked fucking hard. And I'm like, yo, I'm proud of you. You good?
I'm good. Like, it reminds me of like when men will leave comments under my pics. Your man. Oh God, excuse me. Your man doesn't know what to do with you. I'm like, I wouldn't be with someone this long.
Thank you.
If he didn't know what to do with me.
So, okay, let's talk about that.
I'm here because of the penis.
But let's talk about that. Because I think, and we've had this conversation.
We're only drinking this much. This was a brand new bottle.
Because we're breaking it back in.
But this is what I'm saying. We haven't even been drinking a lot.
I know.
I thought we
still
were
eventually
drinking.
have to get home.
I thought we were drinking more than this.
I haven't finished this glass. And you put too much in this one, so.
It's not a lot.
I gotta drive home to get some drinks.
You have to drive home to get you more drinks?
Drinking some dick.
Drinking some dick.
Oh. Yep, I said that. Okay. Anyway.
This is so good. I like this almost better than our purple passion drink. Whatever it's called.
What did we put in the purple passion?
It's always the what kind of lemonade is
The
that?
raspberry lemonade?
But it's Tito's and I forgot the lemonade that we get.
The Minute Maid, right?
Mm-mm.
It's not the Minute Maid.
Simply, but I forgot the time, but it's really, really good. Yeah. Oh, it's hot.
Now it's hot in here again.
I think you guys have probably heard us ramble and talk long enough, right? What else were we talking about?
Light up on camera?
I am. What else were we talking about?
Oh, I was trying to make a point and then I thought about some dick.
See? You're in the dickmatized stage right now.
I am a little bit. It's good. His girlfriend cursed me.
The one that you were waiting for it to end.
It's not my fault. It was gonna end anyway. It was gonna end regardless. Cause yeah, and you know she cursed me. Why? Cause she was heartbroken. She was feeling some type of way. But I mean, he said it was over.
You stole that man.
I didn't steal anything.
You stole that man, man.
We gonna end up with feedback. Not turn it down.
You stole that man.
I didn't steal anything. I stole nobody. He made an active choice. And again, I didn't force anything. I wasn't looking for, my... Stop it. Like, I'm not gonna hear you whisper right next to me. Let me stop talking about his business. Leave it alone.
Cause
bad,
does he get mad at that? Because my husband hates it when I talk about.
I don't know. This is the first. It's the first time. I don't know.
He hates when I talk about stuff.
But no, we try not to harp on the past. Like the past is the past.
He's yours now.
Yep, that's really all that matters. He done met the fam.
Tyrone said I made my own choices.
See, told you.
It's so hot. My roots are just lifting.
Look, this is all kind like I had laid my edges down, but it don't matter because I need to take this out.
This still looks cute though.
It does look cute. I look very earthy.
Junior Lars said you girls are high. What would make you say such a thing, Junior?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
We are partaking.
It's decriminalized in Maryland. It's not necessarily illegal.
We are partaking in libations. There's my SAT word.
Ben says, I'm drinking with you in spirit.
Well, we appreciate it.
We appreciate it. What else were we going to talk about?
I don't know. You're supposed to come on with a oh. That's balls right there.
This is the plant of the earth. This isn't the devil's lettuce.
How is it not the devil's lettuce?
It's not the devil's lettuce.
I thought it was the devil's lettuce.
It's not.
What's the devil's lettuce then? We're having this conversation now. What's the devil's lettuce?
If more people just smoked weed.
That's not answering the question. You automatically deflected.
Everybody would be happy. People would be having sex and eating good food. Life would be good. But no, you guys rather drink and beat up people, drink and get in your cars and kill people, drink and beat up your girlfriends. This is what you do when you drink. Drinking should be illegal. There's nothing wrong with the devil's lettuce.
Drinking used to be illegal. Prohibition.
People die from drinking. You're dying from vaping, though.
That was 6 people. And it was the foreign stuff that wasn't regulated. I vape.
Not just the foreign stuff. It's so new, no one knows the effects that it's having on our body. I don't vape.
I like the minty mango flavor. That's all I'm saying.
Junior said, and smoking too. Wow.
I'm being good. I'm being real good.
She can be good. I don't have nothing to hide. I'm a 42-year-old woman. I pay my dues. I get up and go to work every day.
God's plant. Yup. Came from the earth. It is of the earth.
Why do you think I look so young? It's the devil's lettuce.
It's the sun.
The devil's lettuce.
You just said it's not the devil's lettuce.
The devil's lettuce keeps me young.
So is it or is it not the devil's lettuce?
Reginald Dixon says I don't drink.
Okay, good job. I don't really drink that much anymore.
If you don't need shit to have your fun, that's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
I still like a glass of wine now and then.
But I mean, to each its own. We do too much judging of people. Do what the fuck you want. As long as you're not harming people and people aren't getting hurt, Do what you want and stop judging people for doing what the fuck they want. Life is so short. Life is so
Did you watch the Dave
short.
Chappelle special?
Yes, wait a minute. And I feel so sorry for the people who are trying to live their life based on what other people are going to think or how other people view that you should live your life. This shit is just crazy.
Nobody got time for that.
Nobody got time for that. We're fucking old. At least I am. I'm old. I'm too old to pretend with anything now.
I don't got time for that. But this Dave Chappelle special, though. Bruh. I watched it, and
I'm not driving home tonight, Junior, because I am in my home.
I am driving.
I just have to go upstairs.
I'm driving home tonight, which is why I have less alcohol going on over here. So, but yeah, the Dave Chappelle special.
Yeah, I loved it. I'm not really a fan of his stand-up. I love his skits, but I never was a fan of his stand-up too much. But he killed this. Mm-hmm. He killed it. No one was safe. Nobody was safe.
Nobody was safe. Did you laugh at absolutely everything?
I did. Okay. I think I laughed at a majority of stuff. I have that kind of sense of humor anyway, that I'm very socially aware, but I also don't take shit too seriously. Just like with this whole H&M boycott.
Okay.
Y'all gotta calm the fuck down. Y'all get so mad at everything.
Oh, wait, back up. So I asked you on your post, like, what was the big deal? And I think somebody said, like, they purposely didn't brush the black kids' hair.
They didn't brush nobody's hair.
Nobody's
but
hair
the
was
black,
brushed.
but that's that shit.
That nappy hair.
Excuse me. No, that's that shit where we're taught what we're supposed, but no, we're taught what we're supposed to be upset at, because that whole campaign was based on kids right after school looking disheveled and looking a mess. And nobody's hair was combed. But
all of the child models,
but the only thing that got captured and shown and passed around was the black kids' hair. When everybody looked the same.
I couldn't figure out what it was, because there was the dark-skinned black kid who had, you know, the snatchback little nub ponytail. Edges weren't laid. It looked like somebody just pulled the hair, didn't brush anything. And then you had the mixed kid who just had like a messy bun, right? And then there was a little Asian girl. She had a messy bun.
Let's just be real. It was the girl's hair texture.
That's
what y'all didn't like.
And that's all I could think of.
That's all that y'all didn't like.
All the kids looked disheveled. So the only thing you're upset about is the hair texture of just this one child.
That girl got there, she got her coin, she did her job, and she went home, and y'all got mad.
Her parent was okay. Her parent was okay with that. I don't even know if it's a girl or boy, but the child's parent was okay with that. So like, yo, at this point, it is absolutely selective outrage, and I'm just kind of like, what are y'all doing?
Get so mad at everything. Nobody's gonna take us serious about shit.
When you need to be taken seriously.
Like, the fuck? Y'all was really mad, but it's just crazy about how shit like that spreads at wildfire, and how we could be told what we should be mad at.
Yeah.
Because the whole campaign wasn't shown. It was just the black girl that was picked out.
I had to go look for it, because I had no clue what you were talking about. I had to look for it. Yeah, no, I'm over the selective outrage. And, like, the same way, like, and me and my boyfriend, we were talking about the Dave Chappelle special.
It's not her, me and my boyfriend. You know how when somebody, it's always going to be me and my boyfriend. Me and my boyfriend, my boyfriend's so funny. My boyfriend did this. He's so cute. My boyfriend.
Get it out your system. Go ahead. Good?
That's cute. Cute.
That's why
it never fails. I did so good. That's my karma. I did so good. But everybody knows that once I start drinking, I was waiting for it.
I'm like, yo,
I start spilling shit.
That's what you get.
That's what I get.
Let me sip this drink. That was great.
You're a witch.
I love you too. But anyway. So, but yeah, this selective outrage. Like, we watched the Dave Chappelle special, and I felt like parts of it was selective outrage. Like, I got why some people were getting upset in some of his content, because it's one thing to laugh at things you know are obviously true about somebody or a certain group of people. Like, we laugh at black people all the time as black people. We laugh at ourselves. Because it's like, you'd be like, yep, we don't run on time. Yep, we selected about who gets to come to the cookout. everybody's our cousin, even if you're not our cousin. Like, we laugh at these things because they're true things.
Right.
But there's subject matter that he covered where he didn't know what he was talking about. So he was just making shit up. But I looked at it and go, I can't laugh at everything he says, but it's no different than skits that Eddie Murphy did, skits that Richard Pryor did. It was just as hard. It was just as vulgar.
We have gotten so fucking sensitive. Everybody is so politically correct. Then there's cancel culture where we're going back.
That skit. I loved his whole thing.
We're digging up shit from people, and
it makes no sense. Like, yo, you can't get mad about some shit that somebody said 20 fucking years ago. When that was the norm to say for certain folk, depending on what's being said or the subject matter or something like that. Like, you can't get mad about
So Reginald Dixon said they got us messed up. We judge ourselves. Half the time we don't know what to do. We are messed up. We can't come together to pour a cup of coffee. This is so true.
Why do you need
I mean, this is by design, though. We still are several generations from coming up out of this bullshit. We're still in that post-traumatic slave syndrome shit. We really are.
Yeah,
I
feel like he could have stood to do a little bit more research on the trans community, just because.
Why the fuck does he need to do research? It was comedy. He didn't need to be politically correct.
I'm not talking about being politically correct.
Wait, I gotta put my lip gloss on for this.
If you're gonna come for everybody unabashedly equally, right? And I don't have a problem with him saying everybody can get roasted. I don't have a problem with that. But some of the stuff he was talking about within the LGBT, like, I was with the whole car setup.
So
I understood the car setup, and I was like, yep, L's, the B's, the G's.
He was perpetuating stereotypes.
He was,
but that's what comedy does. That's comedy.
Only one stereotype was the one that he kept getting wrong.
Which was what?
The trans community, and I'm like,
and
that's the hardest part to get, because they are a misunderstood community. I don't even understand everything about it, but I know a lot of the stuff that he was saying from the stuff that I've had to learn working on campus and working within those groups. Some of the stuff that he was saying, I was like, that's flat out false. That's flat out wrong.
But it wasn't supposed to be right.
But it takes away from the humor, because what you get to laugh at is the things that we look back and go, that's true. That's what you get to laugh at.
I just thought this shit was funny because it was so ridiculous, and that's ridiculous.
The car scenario was funny.
That's comedy to me. It just felt like that's part of his.
The car setup was funny.
That's part of his comedy.
The whole second half,
you look at his skits. His skits are so fucking hilarious, but they're fucking ridiculous too.
Like,
but that's
like the nigger family.
But that's part of his comedy. So I mean, if anyone watches that and gets upset, it's fucking ridiculous. I
mean, I feel like
I think we're too sensitive. We can't have shit anymore.
But if you watch it and get upset, that's okay.
Richard Pryor,
because there were people who didn't like Richard Pryor. There were
he wouldn't have been able. He would not have made it in today's climate.
Agreed. He wouldn't have. Hell, there's folks now that don't make it because this fucking cancel culture. Like, okay, and I'm going a little bit left field. But the director for Guardians of the Galaxy got canceled for some bullshit that got dug up about some Twitter posts he made fucking 20 years ago. And this dude has 2 back-to-back movies that are rock solid. They got a 3rd one on the way. And it's to the point where Disney executives were like, no, we're not going to work with him. And then the whole fucking cast was like, well, then we're not doing the movie. And Disney had to come back to the table like, all right, well, we'll rehire him. Like, you can't keep doing this digging for shit. You know it's gonna be there because at one point in time this was acceptable and now it's not.
The bar has changed.
You keep moving the goalposts.
Right. So and that's like, unfair.
I feel like I don't have an issue if somebody's sensitive about something else that I might find humor in and they might not. I'm not bothered by that because, you know, everybody don't like their tea the same way. That's okay. But I'm looking at, you can't then go fishing for something wrong so you can stay being upset.
Right. Richard Pryor is the GOAT. I agree. He offended every motherfucking body.
He really did.
Including himself. Especially when he got burnt up. Like, he made sure he joked about that shit. Mm-hmm. We don't have...
But I mean, I'm looking at his special overall. I was still entertained by it. I still laughed at majority of it. There was just small sections where I was like, okay. But so what? Like, I like Kevin Hart's stand-up better than I like his acting. But there's some stand-up he's done where I'm like, meh.
Just don't watch it. If
yeah,
it bothers
it's not the
you,
end of the world. And I'm not about to cancel somebody because they
fucking
said some
turn
shit I
the
ain't agree
channel.
with. Like, as much as Roseanne Barr is not funny to me. Not in the slightest. But when people went digging for that stupid Hitler picture with the cookies and stuff, I mean, that was offensive as fuck. I don't know how you find humor in the Holocaust, but somehow she tried. But I didn't agree with hanging her out to dry and ruining that woman's job setup.
And what's funny...
For some shit that happened ages ago, she can't fix it. She can't take it back.
And
she
what's
can't
funny
change
is
it.
absolutely subjective. You can't tell me what I shouldn't find fucking funny, because there's lots of shit that's fucking wrong and I'm probably going to hell from laughing at it, but I can't help it. You can't, that's subjective. You can't tell somebody what's funny and what's not funny.
Let me tell you, have you ever seen Schindler's List?
Yes.
So you remember the scene where they raid the ghetto and they're listening with the stethoscopes to the ceiling? Somebody did a flash cartoon to Pokemon. Back when Pokemon Go was popular. And I'm like, yo, I saw this thing and I'm like, yo, all of Team Valor, which was the red team, is literally running around trying to find a Pokemon that are hiding in the attic, and Magikarp won't shut up. So they're literally trying to suffocate Magikarp.
And you're laughing at it.
I was dying laughing. I'm like, this is all shades wrong, because the whole scene is like almost shot for shot from Schindler's List.
Right.
Them listening. And I'm like, yo, this is all way wrong. But it was funny as fuck. That shit was hilarious.
So you can't tell me what's funny.
Yeah.
And what's not funny.
You can't
People
tell
need to
anybody
lighten
what's
up.
funny. The same way, like, way back in the day when anime first came out, like, schools didn't want to teach it as an art style. It was not acknowledged in the U.S. as an art style. But I know, like, myself and so many other people, like, we were drawing anime. We were drawing Dragon Ball Z. We were drawing Sailor Moon. We were drawing Ronin Warriors. And it's like, just because you don't like it doesn't mean it isn't art. And just because you might not laugh at it doesn't mean that 50 other people didn't. So it's like, if you don't like it, change the channel. If you're not entertained by it, don't watch it. It's okay. I'm sure you'll find something that will make you chuckle. But you can't cancel somebody's whole career because you don't like it.
Just turn the channel, unfollow them on social media. You guys follow people just to say horrible shit to them. Fucking unfollow them. The shit is fucking weird to me. It's just weird. You guys do some weird ass shit.
Yep.
I don't understand that.
Vaughn said, bad is good and good is bad. That's the new normal in today's society. Yes. Yes, it is. And it's all subjective. It's all down to who got the most money to make the most noise. That's it.
Have we rambled and talked enough?
It's definitely been a minute.
I think we've talked enough. My glass is empty.
Are you gonna post this on the YouTube channel?
I am, as long as I can save it.
We're definitely posting this on the YouTube channel.
Come on, let's have
we
one
gotta
more
show
toast.
this. I got a lot.
One more toast. Come on,
Wait a minute.
chugga.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I love this song.
Pink Splits.
It's so sweet.
Honestly, I've never heard this song.
It's so sweet. I love this song.
You are so dumb right now.
But I get to just go upstairs. Okay.
You're gonna go home and
You can get penis, we know. Penis. Okay, what are we cheering to? Let's have it. What are we toasting to? You go first.
I'm toasting to the most wonderful man ever.
Oh my God! Can we just
Thanks, Phil.
I thought we were gonna say something about us.
We are.
And the show. Maybe you guys at home.
We are.
God damn it!
Let me have this moment. So, I want to toast us getting back on track. Summer break is over. Time to put in work.
Yes.
So you're going to go to LA. You
I'm
have your
going to
girls trip,
LA.
but you're going to network.
I'm networking.
You're going to push this show for us.
I'm doing a lot of shit.
Which
I get to
means
go
you
see
make-
my sister. I still have
That
a sister.
too, yeah.
My niece is in California. I haven't been home in so long, so I'm so super excited.
And we're also going to hope that you guys definitely help us, as you always have, because we can't do this without you. We love you, love you, love you. Make sure you go to our YouTube channel, Cocktails After Dark, like and subscribe. Make sure you share the videos. Make sure you like and subscribe. subscribe. Help us grow this channel because it's not enough that we get the views. We appreciate you guys watching, but we definitely need you guys to be a part of it. Send us questions, send us topics you want us to cover. We will definitely do them. I'm about to pick back up with my moments with me, and she's definitely gonna her time with Tiana. So
Ask Ivy.
That's your Ask Ivy moments. You get to actually have your one-on-one segments with us. So send us things that you want to know about us, or you want our opinions on it, whatever, or both. It all works. That was a lot. Your turn.
You said it all. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I don't have anything left
I'm good at promotion.
to say. Like I said, we're gonna do better. We're coming back, and even getting back on with our, with our produced shows. And shout out to David Lloyd Marcus and Wiseman Production.
We love you guys.
Yeah, so we're gonna be coming back with something like that really, really soon. We miss all of that.
Oh, my student workers are so excited to be watching the channel. So yeah, shout out to my student workers. Y'all still gotta be at work on Monday. Thank you.
They be hearing Miss Mimi getting all nasty and things.
I told them there's no judgment here, and they know like I don't judge whatever they tell me in the office. I am a safe person. You can talk about literally anything. I'm not gonna have no judgment about it. So thank you guys. Oh, y'all don't see this? My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's do that again. Let's do that again. Wait.
My legs hurt. I worked out.
Come over here. Wait. Come on.
I gotta stay
Oh no,
again.
this is
all the meat right there.
Look at all of that.
The new season is in October, which is 2 weeks away. Yeah, I'll be talking about it on my moments with me. So get caught up. Okay, I'm good.
It's been fun.
It's been fun.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
We're gonna promise to do these
things that we said.
Yeah, and another hotel slumber party. We have the best time. Where we invite some really, really awesome women, beautiful, smart, sexy women. Those things are always fun.
They are
so
fun.
we're gonna do one of those things.
Are they gonna be catered again?
Hopefully, we'll get somebody to hook us up with some food. Hand to hand, wink, wink.
Y'all like this hair? I did it myself. I'm taking it all out this weekend. All the clips. I'm gonna get new color. All right. Thanks, guys. We love you.
Bye.
Finish.